Today, I'm gonna be building a freestanding hammock, the ultimate hangout for summertime. And I've got all my wood right here, I've got all my tools ready to go, and I'm gonna walk you through this process step by step so that if you too decide that you would like to create something like this for your summertime hangout, then you'll know what you're doing. So what if I just kind of park myself over here? I've got all this great yellow wood. It's pressure treated, which is something that'll last a long time. If you're gonna build a summer swing, why not build it in a way that'll last multiple summers, not just one? Just for the sake of kind of getting it straight in my mind, I'm just gonna sketch this out roughly for the time being. Now, we call some friends, because if you're gonna build something cool like this, you wanna get your friends involved. You guys wanna build a freestanding hammock?
Yeah, sure.
Rather than just, a hammock between two trees, we're gonna do a freestanding double person hammock. So 5 foot by 6 foot. So the thought is, we did almost like a futon kind of a mattressy thing, then that's usually about 6 inches or so.
Yep.
Okay, why don't we get started? First thing I'm gonna show you is the drill. I'm gonna use this to pre-drill the holes for some of these bigger screws, because I've got some pretty good sized screws that are gonna go in and hold this together. Another tool I use, this is an impact driver. These are great tools to set your screws. Then I've got a circular saw, and then you've got a square. This is a great tool to make sure you have straight cuts. So this edge here hangs onto the lumber that you want to cut. Then you take a pencil and all of a sudden, bam, you've got a line to cut that's 90 degrees. Here's the deal. We'll take it by steps. 1, we're gonna cut the wood. 2, we're gonna screw the wood together. 3, we're gonna hang the hammock. And 4, we're gonna test it. That's it. Here's a fun little tip too, when you're gonna mark your wood to cut. I'm gonna go 8'6" here. What I do is I go right to that point and make an arrow that points right to 8'6". If you just go and mark something like that, then when it's time to cut, you don't know if you're gonna be cutting on that part of the mark or that part of the mark, and you're only as good as your cuts. So I just highly encourage the point marking system. So is that gonna be me in like tomorrow or later tonight?
Tonight.
When you're gonna pre-drill, just make sure that you're going in, plumb and level as best you can. If you're on a slope, you gotta keep that in mind, but we're pretty well flat here, so I'm just gonna go ahead and eyeball it.
There it is. Woo. This is a surfing lesson.
You want to do a 3-man on this?
Oh, yeah, let's try it.
Let's do the real test.
No guts, no glory.
Real test.
Is that a good idea?
Yeah.
No guts, no glory.
Oh, yeah.
We got to put the sample, yes.
Well, how about this? Just a few accoutrements, some pillows. This baby is ready to go. Oh. Hey, would you wake me up when it's time for lunch, please? Always like to make sure I get my lunch.